I recently received a copy of Caveblazers by the Yogscast team, and I thought, I have a lot of people sending me things. It's not any of my business, and I'm certainly not accountable for it, but if I'm going to be given something like this, I might as well say something about it, you know? Caveblazers is a 2D pixelated voxel action roguelike. Roguelike light-like. You know? The game is okay? Because you know me, if you've watched any of the streams, you know that I love roguelike.
Oh, fuck yes, a triple jump! Oh, shit!
I am a roguelike master. I can't hate a good roguelike. If a roguelike is made well, I'll enjoy it. And I'll leave a good review and hope that you enjoy it. Immortal Redneck, Delver, Riptail, the works. But this is where Caveblazers gets a little out of tune, for lack of a better phrase. On a scale of and meh. Caveblazers isn't bad by any means. Caveblazers is actually pretty freaking good. I love the soundtrack, I love the way the game looks. The combat is interesting, the inventory is quite interesting. The problem is, it has a couple flaws, and the flaws kind of stick out pretty notably. Usually a flaw or two will slip through the cracks, and that's fine. Sometimes flaws aren't like, oh hey, gunplay's not that great. Oh hey, I can't make this jump, so I'll just have to walk around. Caveblazers, there's a couple flaws that really stand out. Caveblazers has an interesting item set. Usually in some games it's potions, weapons, wands, bows. Caveblazers has all of that. They've got a wide variety of perks, blessing, things that you could find in the world that will give you permanent buffs that will help you, not just regular items that you could use or say change your playstyle. The way to change your playstyle is to find an offering that would say a sword attack periodically or a bow attack periodically will explode. But you can also change out your sword to have poison, spectral, or change your bow to fire a plasma missile. It's a good, interesting combat system. The thing is, it's not fluid. If you're going to make a game for PC, or just a game period, and then launch it to PC, don't you think it would be a good idea if the game worked well if you had a controller and a keyboard? Because as it stands right now, combat's nice, but I feel it's lacking. Right control is the attack key. The arrow keys are where you aim your bow. This isn't terrible, but it's odd. The combat is extremely weird. You miss a lot, the bow sometimes doesn't line up, and enemies are able to hit you before you can react. The game feel to Caveblazers is really interesting. I get a good Spelunky vibe, I get a good Risk of Rain vibe, I get a Delver vibe, I get a Binding of Isaac vibe. And that's good, because these are all roguelikes and they need to be connected somehow. They need to give you a good feel of cave diving and exploring. They need to make you feel strong, they need to make you feel the progression, which is good. The bad news is, they're too similar. Let me explain. The whole area is destructible, and that's not bad. Spelunky's was destructible too, not a problem. But the game feels almost exactly like Spelunky, and that's not a bad thing. A lot of games can be related to one another. Fallout 3 feels a lot like Fallout New Vegas, but they were made by the same company, so we let it slide. New Vegas was obviously way better. I'm getting a sense of Delver with the potion system. I'm getting a very large, like an itching feeling of Risk of Rain. The smooth pixels, the 2D style combat mechanics. The difference here is that Risk of Rain was extremely fluid and responsive. You were able to hit an enemy that was across from you, you were able to use your abilities, everything was fine. There was no diagonal enemy, there was an up enemy. That way, if somebody was above you, you could do it, but the maps were open so that you could shoot a flying enemy that was above you, or you could shoot somebody that was on your left or somebody that was on your right. But in this, they're all over the place, and you can't aim in certain directions. There's enemies in this, since it's such a fluid experience, that can get through those attacking positions. You're not going to be able to hit them. And since the arrows are so damn small, good luck, pal. I am totally okay with that. That's not the problem. The problem is,